Hello, beautiful strangers, and welcome to Cat Reacts. I'm Cat, and I react to old films. Just depends on what you guys want me to react to. And today, I am actually going to react to a film that was highly requested after I watched the first Pink Panther. You guys pointed out that I needed to watch the next Pink Panther film, which is this one, Pink Panther Shot in the Dark. You guys said that with this film, the actual detective himself, which was played by, I think, Peter Sellers, he was given a much more value in this film. Like, he got a bigger role. He's sort of the central of this film. So I assume this film is gonna be hilarious. I assume it's gonna be a lot of hit and miss. I'm thinking that it's gonna be Peter Sellers at his best, you know, physical comedy and all that. So I have high hopes for this film. You guys promised that it was gonna be a good one. So, without further ado, if you guys want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great, hop on and let's go. Been 5 minutes of this film and I've been so enchanted by people going in and out of all these rooms. What was that? Oh, scared me half to death.
Commissioner Dreyfus? Yes, my darling. I'm on my way. I've got the cheese and the Beaujolais. My love. Kiss the children for me. Hold on. Yes?
Your wife is on the other line.
Tell her I'm out of town.
You have children with your mistress? Is this guy leading like a double life? Does he have like 2 families? Oh, I hate it when people do that. I hate it.
Monsieur Dreyfus. Oh, monsieur. A catastrophe. We've just had a report of a shooting at the Château de la Pierre Blanche.
What, Ballon? The millionaire?
Yes.
Oh, that is a catastrophe.
Yeah. As with any shooting, sweetie. I'm telling you, this guy's shady. I'm betting on he has something to do with something that will happen in this film. I'm betting my money on him. You can't be this slimy without being covered in slime.
I made a terrible mistake.
What?
Who did you assign to the case?
Clouseau.
Oh, my God.
So, Clouseau is out of prison, I assume, because in the end, the last film, he was on his way to prison for a crime he didn't commit. So either they realized their mistakes and just let him go, or he has done his time. We'll see. I see, prison hasn't taught him anything.
Inspector Clouseau. Good evening, sir. What is your name? My name is Henri Lafarge. I am the head butler.
Head butler.
This is Monsieur Ballon. Oh, excuse me. I am Inspector Clouseau of the Sûreté. I must apologize for my appearance. I had a slight accident. Monsieur Ballon, you reported a shooting.
No, I didn't. Maurice did.
Who's Maurice?
He's guarding Maria.
Who's Maria? I'm so confused. I know it's gonna be explained, I know. Just impatient. I want to piece the things together before the end of the movie. I want to, for the first time, actually piece things together before the main characters. So, I need to know who Maurice and Maria are.
I was at the airport at the time the shooting occurred. I just arrived.
No, you didn't. That's a lie. I'm gonna note that. That's a lie.
I shall have this case cleared up in a few seconds.
Would you like to examine the body?
I would be delighted.
See? I knew it. Wow, I'm getting better at this. I knew this guy was shitty. I knew he was lying. He wasn't at the airport. He's with a killer. Damn, I am good.
You are Maurice?
Yes, monsieur.
Monsieur Ballon said you were guarding someone.
Yes, monsieur.
That's the woman that this dead guy was cheating on with. All right.
This pen has been fired recently.
Mm-hmm.
And you are?
Maria Gambrelli.
See what else you can find. What are you doing?
I'm taking the gun, Inspector.
This is my pistol pen.
I know it's your pen, Inspector.
Get your own pistol pen, please. You found the body.
Yes, monsieur.
Is it a friend of yours?
She killed him.
What?
That's not true.
She says it's not true.
She is lying.
No, she's not. She must... All right, you know what? The woman in the blue gown did. And I'm surprised that this woman, the blonde one, didn't see that. Because the woman in the blue gown entered the room. She opened the door. She stood in the doorway. So the dead guy and the blonde woman must have seen her.
I heard 4 shots, monsieur.
Ah, you heard 4 shots.
Yes.
You did not see 4. I'm sorry. You did not see these 4 shots.
No, monsieur.
No, well, then you could not possibly know who fired those shots.
The door was locked, monsieur, from the inside. When I broke it open, I found Miguel where you see him now, and Maria with a gun in her hand.
Oh, that looks kind of bad. How could the woman have locked the door from the inside? Oh, unless the blonde woman's working with her. All right. I'm going to take that into consideration.
Still smoking.
Were you smoking? Well, you were just satisfied with the guy dead? Oh, yeah, she is shitty. She is now a person of interest. Because normally, if someone is shot in front of you and dies, you don't just lay back, chill, and have a smoke. No. That's not normal human reaction to someone dying.
I suppose so, but I don't know how it got there.
Monsieur, you surely don't believe...
I believe everything and I believe nothing. I gather the facts, examine the clues, and before you know it, the case is solved. There is much here that does not meet the eye. That is quite obvious. Everyone in this household is under suspicion.
Yes, monsieur.
One thing that greatly bothers me is when she said she did not remember anything. We saw her come with this man to the hotel room. She hit him, and she didn't really particularly seem like she wanted to be there, but she didn't seem that drunk or anything, so what does she mean by she doesn't remember? I'm gonna note that.
He was having difficulty with the buttons.
Well, you know that is very strange because there are no buttons on this dress.
Well, that is because he was having difficulty with them.
He was having difficulties with buttons that were not there. Already strange.
He was so impetuous, a passionate Spaniard, you know. Suddenly someone opened the door. Well, that is the last I remember until Maurice came in and found me with a gun. I guess I was unconscious. I have a bump.
Bump?
Yes.
Where? Oh, let me see. Oh, yes.
I don't know how it happened, but it is so painful.
So you're telling me that this woman in the blue gown came in, shot the guy, and then hit her head, knocking her unconscious. She still should remember the woman in the blue gown.
You have cream on your nose.
What? Oh, it's nothing. It's from that, why don't we have a smoke? Helps to calm the nerves. It's lovely perfume you're wearing there.
That's not perfume, that's bath oil.
Oh, is it?
My guy, you are on fire. Quite literally.
Your coat!
Yes, it is my coat.
But it's on fire!
My coat is on fire! My goodness, I'm burning!
He fell out of the window!
We can see that, sweetie.
So,
Oh, thank God, I thought he was dead.
you may go home. You are relieved. I am taking charge. Good night, Clouseau.
Back to town.
I'm Commissioner Dreyfus.
No. Where's Inspector Clouseau?
I'm personally taking charge of this investigation.
Oh, I see. He was a strange fellow, but I rather liked him.
Huh? Oh, yes. He's an extraordinary man.
Oh! There's a murderous Asian guy coming into your room. What the hell? What is wrong with you? This is not how you introduce yourself.
Hello, Inspector Clouseau here.
Get down here immediately.
Why? You suspended him from the case.
You're back on the Gambrelli case.
Oh,
The Gambrelli case?
The maid who killed the chauffeur.
Yes, excellent. I'll be down there right away. Thank you. Well, Cato, I am back on the case.
are you not going to address this? The man tried to kill you.
By the way, Cato, that was a very good workout today. You're showing marked improvement. Every day you're getting better.
Was this all a joke? I was petrified.
The body of the chauffeur was found in the bedroom of the second maid. Fact. The bullets were fired at close range from a .25 caliber Beretta automatic. Fact. Maria Gambrelli was discovered with the murder weapon in her hand. Fact. Members of the household staff have testified that Miguel Ostos beat... Pepper, you fool, you've broken my pointing stick. I got nothing to point with now.
Just use the one half that you have.
Have testified that Miguel Ostos beat Maria Gambrelli frequently. What is the inescapable conclusion?
Maria Gambrelli killed the chauffeur.
But she did not. No. You must come to another conclusion here.
Impossible. She's protecting someone.
He tore her dress off.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Would you kill somebody who tore your dress off?
I suppose not.
No, of course not. Maria Gambrelli is most definitely protecting somebody. Find that somebody, and you have found the murderer.
I don't understand. Why, in the name of heaven, did you reassign Clouseau to the Gambrelli case?
I received a phone call from a superior. I was informed that certain extremely influential parties were interested in having Clouseau back on the case. I had no choice but to comply.
Amazing.
But wait a minute. Were you as a detective not interested in knowing why they wanted Clouseau back on the case? To me it's obvious. It's because the man's an idiot and they count on that. They count on him being such a buffoon that he will just botch this whole thing, that he won't, solve the case. That didn't occur to you to ask, dude?
Sit down, Miss Gambrelli.
Oh, my, oof. His assistant is also dubious. I am also gonna put him in the loop. I'm gonna suspect everyone. Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe that assistant is not alive. Did you do a background check?
Sit down, Miss Gambrelli. Now, where were...
Good morning, monsieur.
Slept well?
No, it is not easy to sleep in prison.
Well, we shall have to do something about that, won't we?
He is clearly not gonna solve the case. At least not normally, because he is too infatuated with her.
Is it all right if I smoke?
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Here's one of mine. Allow me.
I love how in these old films smoking was just, it was not even a normal part of it. It was literally promoted. It was just so blatant. People were smoking at any time, at any place, and they weren't even hiding it in films. That's amazing. You don't see that these days. People don't smoke in films these days. And also, they're using smoking as something romantic.
Superintendent, this is Inspector Clouseau. When are you going to do something about that terrible furniture in your prison? You are running a house of correction, not a torture chamber. You can't have a contemporary prison without contemporary furniture. And the same to you. Filthy swine.
Here. Oh.
Excuse me. Stupid. It seems that you have known this Miguel Ostos for quite some time.
Yes.
Were you in love with him?
Yes.
You were in love with the man that raped you?
Well, he didn't, love. They came into the room, they fell on their bed. Second later, a woman came in and shot him.
He did not rape me. I cried a little bit afterwards, but that wasn't because I was sorry it happened. It was something he said. He lit a cigarette. Tell me, why do so many men smoke afterwards? No wonder tobacco companies get rich.
It's not just after sex, sweetie. It's all the time. Everywhere. You're smoking right now.
Poor Miguel. First he babbled in Spanish, and then he cried. And then when I tried to console him, suddenly he was tearing off my clothes and cursing like a madman.
Okay, so he has mood swings.
Ostos was leaving you, and yet by your own account, he was behaving like a jealous madman.
I don't trust her. She's lying.
It was a lie, I admit that. But only out of kindness.
My guy, you need to buy a more expensive suit.
Must I go back to prison?
Unfortunately, yes. There's no doubt in my mind she is shielding someone. I must catch this man before he leaves the country.
But if you don't know who he is,
She will lead me to him. Release her.
release her.
Of course. How can she lead me to him if she's still in prison, you idiot? Release her immediately. I will apprehend this culprit within 24 hours. Ah! Get me out of here.
You have a license to sell these balloons?
License?
Good morning, monsieur.
Good morning, George. There's something I can do for you?
Perhaps there's something I can do for you.
What could you possibly do for me?
Something dubious. Take note. I'm gonna take note. Yeah.
You remember the night of the murder?
Yeah.
I saw you climbing down from Maria's room.
Ooh.
You have sharp eyes.
Oh, yes. 100,000 francs.
He's blackmailing him? Smart.
Then perhaps my eyes will grow small again.
We'll certainly have to do something about your stomach.
Are you gonna kill him?
Oh, excuse me, I just happened to be passing and I... Oh, you've been cutting flowers.
No, she has been cutting something else. Is that the guy that saw the other one? I knew he was gonna kill him. I'm getting so good at this. The moment he said we need to do something about that stomach, I knew he was gonna kill him. He can't have loose ends, and he sure as hell was not gonna pay. Alright, so they're framing the maid. The maid is out of the loop for now, because she seems genuinely upset by this. But I'm not gonna take her out entirely. I'm gonna keep her in.
Facts, Hercule. Facts. Let us examine these facts.
He doesn't need to. I think he cracked the case. Because he is so fed up with you. He's just waiting for you to actually find out what he knows.
She was found with the murder weapon in her hand. The murder weapon was fresh with blood. There were no fingerprints on the murder weapon other than hers. All the members of the Bellon household staff have perfect alibis. What do these facts add up to?
They add up to the fact that all the staff has perfect alibi, but what about the actual owner of the house?
Maria Gambrelli killed Georges the gardener.
No.
You are an idiot. Whoever killed Miguel killed Georges the gardener, and he did it to cover up the first crime. Now what he's trying to do is lay the blame at the foot of this poor servant girl. I have only to break her down, make her admit she's protecting somebody, and then force her to divulge his identity. I will resort to any means short of brute force to drag it out of her, Hercule.
No, you will not. You definitely will not. You will melt like butter as soon as you see her.
You released her again?
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with your eye?
We can't just fire her. She's given us no cause.
We are up to our necks in dead bodies.
I would say that is a good cause. You say you're killing people left and right. I mean, she's not, but they can pretend they don't know any better.
That was Madame Bellon. Follow her.
How did you know it was her? The car drove past you at the speed of light.
Good evening, Monsieur Bellon.
Good evening, Inspector.
If you don't mind, there are one or two questions I would like to ask.
Of course.
Some points that need clearing up.
Certainly. You play billiards, by any chance?
Oh, well, yes, I have played some billiards in my time.
I
yes.
find that it makes for a more relaxed and friendly conversation.
This is not gonna end well. Oh, good
Oh,
grief.
I'm most terribly sorry. I'm dreadfully sorry.
Try this one. This is my favorite cue.
Don't let him have your favorite cue.
You had some questions, Inspector.
Yes.
Wow, so we have a tray of spies here. Okay.
Did you not state that on the night of the murder, you had just arrived from London on the 11 o'clock flight?
Yes, why do you ask?
It was cancelled due to bad weather.
I arrived on an earlier flight.
I put it to you directly, Monsieur Bellon, that it was you who murdered Miguel Astas.
Well, maybe not stated so bluntly to a guy that you're alone with. It's not a good idea.
Don't be ridiculous.
Curved cues can be difficult.
How is it possible to be this much of an idiot?
I dislike Miguel intensely, but I'm not in the habit of killing people merely because I dislike them.
But I am still pretty sure it was the woman in the blue gown, which I presume is his wife. He knows. He is not so innocent. I'm definitely not taking him out of the loop.
And I submit, Inspector Bellon, that you arrived home, found Miguel with Maria Gambrelli, and killed him in a writ of felis jage.
I admit to the affair, but to kill for her. Would you kill for her?
Of course. Not.
Of course you would. Oh boy, oh boy, oh my goodness grief.
I'm dreadfully sorry, Monsieur Ballon.
Oh, you are not innocent either. I don't trust you one bit. You were way too quick to judge Maria.
Have Pierre bring this.
Yes, this is a very unusual kind of human. He manages to botch a simple task as putting a cue away.
Thank you, monsieur.
One of the things that I love about him is how he can still walk around like a man with highest dignity, and he's not even slightly ashamed of himself. I would be so embarrassed if this was me. I would not want to show my face in public.
Madame Ballon is in apartment 12, second floor.
You stay here. If I'm not out within 10 minutes, send reinforcements, right?
Well, that was a bust. Oh. Ooh. You shot the freaking bird? Oh. Well, you didn't. The shady butler did it. Maurice.
Do you have a hunting license?
Hunting license?
He was shooting crows? He was disguised as a hunter in order to watch the Ballon house.
Where is he now?
I don't know.
I just want to know what's wrong with you. Do you have like a disease or something?
Francois,
Yes, Commissioner?
I just cut off my thumb.
Oh, freaking hell. What the hell? Why? Why did you do that?
I am Inspector Clouseau of the Sûreté. Tell me, have you anyone registered here by the name of Maria Gambrelli?
Yes, I believe she checked in about an hour ago.
Is this man naked?
Where can I find her?
My guess would be the recreation area.
Thank you.
Is this like a hippie commune or something? Like everybody's just naked together playing music and being happy?
And where do you think you're going?
I am going to the recreation area.
Not like that, you're not.
I am here on official business, and I am looking for someone at the recreation area.
Not unless you take off your clothes.
Doesn't anyone wear any clothes around here?
No.
What?
This is a nudist colony.
Oh.
A nudist colony?
Right.
Wow. So the 60s were a very progressive time. Love it. Have you guys ever been to a nude beach or something? I haven't, but I really want to. Just because it's fascinating, it's weird, it's strange, and I love that. So I'm guessing this was sort of the rock and roll era and the beginning of the hippie era. It was just like everybody was just free and happy and, you know, flower power and all that stuff.
Someone called from this camp and reported a murder.
Murder?
Murder? In the nudist colony, who would kill a nude person? They're the most relaxed people on earth.
One of your men is already in the camp.
One of my men?
Yes, Inspector Clouseau.
Clouseau!
Oh,
Over here. That's Dudu. She's dead.
what?
Dead.
Get me that idiot.
Yes, if you can find him.
Well, you have a clue. He's naked.
Someone has been murdered here. Please let it be Clouseau.
What are we going to do?
We must do something. We can't leave here without our clothes.
What do we do now? We can't just keep driving around.
No.
Please?
No, that's right. I will take us to my apartment, and somehow I will try to get us inside.
Well, you need to find clothes for her.
She has not been in the house all day.
All I can tell you is that she left before I did this morning, and she wasn't here when I got back an hour ago. Henri can verify that.
Henri?
The head butler.
Wait, wasn't Maurice the head butler? Who? What the hell? Ah! How many bodies have we already had now? So it was the guy in the beginning, and then there was the person in the garden shed, the nudist, and now the head butler, I assume. I'm trying to figure out what they all have in common. They're probably all killed by the same person. That's probably the connection.
Well, he could have verified it.
You definitely killed him. Because if this was your head butler, that means that he was a friend of yours, or at least you liked him enough to make him your head butler. Yet you don't show an ounce of emotion that this guy is dead.
Only a few more blocks now.
How does this happen? Does nobody know how to drive?
You are off the Gambrelli case.
I was only doing my duty, and I'm right, you will see. Maria Gambrelli is not a murderer.
I hate you. Every little bit of you. Now get out!
Was that necessary?
If Maria Gambrelli is not a murderer, and I say she is not, you are sending an innocent girl to the guillotine. And another thing!
Oh. Sweetheart, how do you wake up in the morning and get through life?
What about those influential parties that wanted Clouseau on the case?
I feel certain I know who is behind those influential requests.
Ballon. Now, if you were protecting someone, who would be the perfect man on the case? A fool.
Ding, ding, ding. That is literally what I said. They want him on the case because he's an idiot and they don't want him to crack the case, and they're counting on him to be that big of a buffoon that he won't crack it. See, I am good. I could actually apply for the FBI. Yeah.
If Maria Gambrelli is convicted, Ballon is up to his ears in a very nasty scandal. And Clouseau was his insurance policy against such a scandal.
What if you are wrong?
No, we're not wrong on this. Don't take that away from me.
What if she's innocent, as Clouseau claims?
Well, she is. But he does not want anyone to crack the case, and that's why he wants Clouseau. Don't take that away from me.
What if Ballon himself is the guilty party?
It's a sadistic thing to suggest.
Why? Either he is the murderer himself, or he is protecting this woman in the blue gown.
Panther, you fool! Get off of me, will you?
Release me, you fool! Inspector Clouseau here?
This is the commissioner. You are back on the Gambrelli case.
I'm back on the case. Hasta! Release Maria Gambrelli at once and make a reservation for 2 tonight, 8 o'clock at the Caviole. I'm going to have a lovely hot soak in a nice warm bath, and I will plan out my strategy.
He released her again.
Yeah. You are being driven into madness.
He's setting the science of criminal investigation back 1,000 years, and I can't do anything about it. I haven't closed my eyes in 3 days.
Well, that might explain the twitching.
There is no hope unless I can get rid of Clouseau. I must get rid of Clouseau.
Clouseau, pay attention. I would have for sure thought he was aiming at the two of them. Or the tap dancer. They can be annoying. People are being murdered left and right here. No. And Clouseau is just like, whoosh. He's even dumber than I am. Is nobody noticing this? So what, 4 or 5 people were murdered on their date night? Right in front of their eyes. Okay.
How about a little lure?
Nothing lure. You lure, Lou.
Oh, lure.
Afterwards, You're not smoking.
I give you my word as an officer and a gentleman.
Oh, my darling, my dear, sweet darling. Oh.
Jacques?
What, darling?
Maybe somebody important, Jacques.
Don't go away.
Important.
Yeah, don't go away.
Darling?
What?
Harry?
Harry, yes, madam.
This might be a bomb. Don't open it. Oh, a clock.
Darling.
Coming, my lovely little darling. Beautiful, wonderful. Wait a minute. Like a little...
Why don't people lock their doors? Oh, are you serious right now? She must have killed him. This must have been a blow. Kato is most certainly dead. Owie!
I killed him.
Don't worry, you didn't. He's all right, my darling. It's nothing to worry. Nothing can happen to us now.
It's the Phantom from movie 1. Oh, Phantom Killer. Oh, never mind.
4 people, including the Bollo murders. This brings the grand total to 8.
Maria Gambrelli did not kill those 4 people. Someone else killed those 4 people. And whoever he is the same man who killed the first 4 people. You see, because of some misguided loyalty, Maria Gambrelli will not divulge the name of her former love. And that man is so jealous he will kill rather than lose her.
Are you saying that this man, the man Maria Gambrelli is protecting, her former lover, killed 8 people because he was jealous?
I mean, things have happened.
What about the maid? Was he jealous of her too? He strangled her.
Wait, wasn't Maria the maid? There have been so many people killed in this film, I have lost track on who's who. I admit that's not a good detective work, however, I am cracking the case. I'm well on top of it.
It's possible that his intended victim was a man and he made a mistake. Nobody's perfect.
Idiot!
Sir.
Nincompoop!
Commissioner.
Lunatic!
I will have your murderer for you by tonight. I have a plan. Remember, at 8 o'clock sharp, you pull the master switch just as I am about to name the murderer. Right, now we synchronize watches. 2:43. 2:43?
Your watch must have stopped at 7:46.
The second hand is not moving.
Oh, it's moving now.
What? Yes. Yes, it is, yes.
My watch has stopped.
Your watch is stopped?
Remarkable coincidence. Stopped completely.
Take my watch.
But what about you?
Don't worry, I'll keep talking till the lights go out.
It's the Phantom. It's the old guy. We all know that. If I'm wrong on that, I am gonna be so ashamed. Alright, I was wrong. I'm ashamed.
I expect you're wondering why I've asked you all here.
Well, whatever the reason, it's a damn nuisance.
Your clock has stopped, Monsieur Bernard.
Yes, but if you want to know the time, it's exactly 7:50.
You are slow, darling. It's 7:52.
I have 7:55, monsieur.
That is what I have.
Would you tell me the right time, please? 7:54.
What time is it? Your watch has stopped.
It's 7:54.
You're 55 now.
55 now, yes. I will tell you why I've called you all here tonight. One of you is a murderer.
Six, 37, 38.
With this Spaniard, Mengel, he was furious with Maria Gambrelli. He tore her dress off, protested violently, and then...
Oh, my foot!
My God, was that necessary?
And at that precise moment, the door opened, and somebody shot him.
There is something that I am very interested to know. This room looks very...
What happened? What?
You fell off the sofa, you stupid.
I know I fell off the sofa, madame. There's no need to tell me.
Okay, so it wasn't the old guy. It wasn't him, and I'm deeply ashamed. I'm so embarrassed. However, I am still keeping him in the loop because I think he is involved somehow. This guy might have been hired by him. Yeah, that's my new theory. Do you intend to blow up the whole house? What is the meaning of this? Oh, just Clouseau's car. Okay, okay. Why didn't I see that coming? Well, I mean, he did express his desire to have Clouseau murdered.
But this man was not only a killer. He was an unprincipled villain.
He was hiding in the closet when she came into the room with the Spaniard. He opened the door, shot the Spaniard, and put the gun in Maria's hand.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I think he does.
I think...
Shut up!
You have something to say, Monsieur Bellon?
He has nothing to say.
No, but she has. She was having an affair with my husband. Liar!
You are a fine one to talk. Your husband was having an affair with my wife.
Liar! Thank you, Pierre. What about you and Simone?
Oh, no.
What about you and Georges? Liar!
Ah, you killed him. What? I saw you go to the greenhouse just before Maria.
No, he's crazy. Why should I kill Georges?
Because you were having an affair with him.
I should kill him for that?
You killed him because you knew he was carrying on with a man
What
Maria.
about you? I saw you kill Dudu. Liar! I saw you.
Well, this is a messed up household. Everybody cheating with everybody, everybody sleeping with everybody, and everybody's killing everyone.
She saw Madame kill Miguel.
Shut up! That's not
What
possible.
is that? What?
Georges told me he saw Monsieur Baron climbing out of Maria's window right after the shooting.
Well, I didn't kill him. My wife expected to find me with Maria and shot Miguel by accident. I put the gun in Maria's hand to protect my wife.
I arrest you for putting the gun in Maria's hand.
Oh, you keep out of this.
Well, you have a group of maniacs and, you know, bunch of killers over there. You just arrest them all.
299.
And they will all be blown up. Well, that takes care of that problem. They don't have to go to jail, they'll be dead.
Stop them.
What? The bomb! The what? The bomb?
I hate you.
Commissioner, what are you doing to me? Let go of me. Commissioner, let go of my leg.
Are you all right?
It's all over now, darling.
Okay, let's talk about it. Alright, that was me watching the Pink Panther Shot in the Dark. I liked it. I think, honestly, I like this one better than the first one. You guys were right. This one was more of like, who did what and who killed that one, and I was so intensely trying to figure things out. And I love that kind of films. Honestly, I do. I love where I have to use, you know, that little brain that I have to try to sort of decipher what's going on and try to figure things out before the film is over. And yes, I know I'm not the most brilliant detective in the world, however, I do enjoy the process of it. So thank you guys so much for suggesting this film. This will definitely not be the last Pink Panther film that I watch. You guys did warn me about watching other Pink Panther films that do not star Peter Sellers, so I think I will just stay with that. Like, if Peter Sellers is not in it, I will probably not watch it. But this was definitely not the last one. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. And share this video with all of the people that you know, so we can bring more people on this journey of ours of discovering all these great films. And I'll see you in the next video.